This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 1008. Only the poor or super rich say money can't buy happiness, by Sam of financialsamurai.com. And hi again, welcome to Optimal Finance Daily. My name is Dan, and I'm here every single day reading to you from some of the best personal finance blogs on the planet. And I want to thank Fundrise for their support. You know, they're frequently mentioned as a recommended tool in the blogs that I narrate on this show, and for good reason. Fundrise enables you to instantly access high-quality, high-potential private market real estate projects, from high-rises in D.C. to multifamily apartments in L.A. And each real estate project is carefully vetted and actively managed by Fundrise's team of real estate pros. Fundrise is the future of real estate investing. Visit fundrise.com/OFD. That's fundrise.com/OFD to have your first 3 months of fees waived. For now, let's get right to our post as we start optimizing your life. Only the poor or super rich say money can't buy happiness, by Sam of financialsamurai.com. Whoever said money can't buy happiness is either poor or wealthy beyond their wildest dreams. The incessant amount of studies by researchers trying to prove money can't buy happiness is simply a result of the researchers' own poverty or unhappiness. Because they are financially mediocre, researchers are trying to console themselves that it's okay not being wealthy. Generally, researchers have a higher sense of self because they have more educational training. Hence, it tears them up when they see other lesser beings making more than them. Meanwhile, those who continue to highlight research stating that money can't buy happiness are trying to justify their own financially unspectacular selves as well. You see, the financially mediocre are all in cahoots with each other. They've banded together to proclaim that being middle-class regular people is good enough. It probably is good enough for most people, but not for these unsatisfied folks who think they are smarter and better than everyone else. If being middle-class or poor was good enough, then they'd leave well enough alone and be happy with their financial mediocrity. It's a hard pill to swallow, but swallow they must. Not everybody can make multiple six figures, live in million-dollar houses, and pay cash for luxury automobiles. That's just life, and they're trying to bring you down. Don't let them. The tricky rich. On the flip side, you have the super rich, who also say money can't buy happiness. They've got all the luxury in the world with not an ounce of financial worry. It must be nice never having to budget during Christmas season. It must be nice going to $1,000 a head charity galas and paying $200 for front row seats to watch the great Itzhak Perlman play violin. These types of people need to fight for the poor because otherwise they'll be deemed as greedy. The guilt factor the super rich have is enough to say statements such as, "The rich aren't paying their fair share of taxes." Even if you slapped a 99% marginal income tax rate on Warren Buffett, he still will make more than 99% of the world. Of course it's okay to raise taxes when you have so much wealth. The super rich will lecture us to stop focusing so much on money and just following our dreams. Don't listen to them for one bit. They're just trying to win you over and pretend to be like one of you. Definitely happier with more money. I don't know about you, but I'm very happy making more than I did 10 years ago. 10 years ago, I was worried whether I could afford to get dessert for two on a date. Now, the cost of a 7-layer chocolate cake for $8.99 doesn't even cross my mind. Only the 5 miles I'll have to run tomorrow instead. 10 years ago, I used to stress more at work because if I ever got fired, my safety net was as thick as sheets of wet Kleenex. Now I'm focused on all the good things at work, and I don't worry about FaceTime issues and workplace politics. 10 years ago, I would never be able to consciously buy 2 round-trip tickets the day before to celebrate Valentine's Week in Hawaii. Now, I'm excited to go on more last-minute adventures because experiences are what matter most. The reason why money does buy happiness is because once you have money, you don't worry about money anymore. All the stress that comes with a lack of money melts away. You're not pissed at your friends for shortchanging the pot during a group meal outing. You don't care if you get a flat tire and have to spend $200 to replace it. You're just not worried anymore, and that feels fantastic. Money also allows you to buy fantastic memories. Most would agree that your happiest moments are spent with friends and loved ones. If you have money to travel and be with those you care about, is that not happiness production? It absolutely is. What about all the fun times you had taking salsa lessons or playing tennis at the club? Not a cheap endeavor, but so fun and made possible by money. I got a stupid $110 parking ticket the other day as I was dropping my family off at the Science Museum. I was gone for just 5 minutes. In the past, I would have been pissed. Now I think to myself, whatever. On November 10th, 2018, I had to take my son to the ER because he was vomiting due to some virus. The ER visit cost a $100 copay. I was glad to easily pay it to get access to treatment. Another example of how money reduces stress in an already stressful situation. Money does buy happiness. When people start telling you that money can't buy happiness, take a good hard look at their finances. They are likely telling you this because they don't have much money themselves. They haven't tasted the freedom money buys. And if they so happen to be research PhDs, well, you can forget about their advice right there. If they are super rich, then you know they're just trying to blend in and not look selfish. Money can buy happiness because money buys peace of mind and opportunities for great experiences. Don't be fooled by ego-consoling research and those who espouse. They're just trying to keep you from achieving your financial goals so they can feel better about themselves. You just listened to the post titled, "Only the Poor or Super Rich Say Money Can't Buy Happiness" by Sam of FinancialSamurai.com. And thank you again to Fundrise for their support. It's frequently mentioned in articles from our authors right here on Optimal Finance Daily because it's a great tool. So come by fundrise.com/OFD to have your first 3 months for free. Private market real estate has historically provided excellent ongoing cash flow even as it supports long-term growth. Private market assets like these are a strategy for diversifying beyond public market investments and even other kinds of real estate, like publicly traded REITs. And Fundrise is the future of real estate investing. The platform's innovations power an investor-first model by eliminating the bloated costs and middlemen that have traditionally weighed down real estate investing, saving investors time and money. Unparalleled transparency and real-time reporting let you see how the development of specific properties impact your overall portfolio. Check it out. Visit fundrise.com/OFD. That's fundrise.com/OFD to have your first 3 months of fees waived. And that's it for today here on Optimal Finance Daily. Thank you so much for listening. Of course, we've got weekend posts for you coming up, so hope your weekend is off to a great start, and I'll see you back here tomorrow where your optimal life awaits.